Hello, 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 hello. Okay, question. My most important question of the day. Is it Sunday yet? Is it Sunday yet? The day of rest. Is it Sunday? Because I'm ready. I'm ready for it to be Sunday. It has been a week. Let me just tell you, it's been a week. Anyhow, Marion, God bless you. I would die. I die. 90s. No, thank you. We got rid of those. We shipped them on their way and said, 90-degree days, go. Get out of Michigan. Leave us. And don't come back. Today was beautiful. Yesterday, gorgeous. It's been lovely. Lovely. I can't even tell you the temperature. Probably in the 70s. Beautiful, sunny, gorgeous. Love it. Hello, Sherry. And Bella the Beast. Hello. Joyce. Howdy. Marion is smashing some specials. Yay, yay, yay. Shannon, hello. Paula, hi. Angela, hello. Angela, your package went out in my mailbox today. Leona, hello. Dawn, hi. Hello, 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 hello. Karen, howdy. Let's see. Anybody else? Patty's here. Hello, Patty. Michelle, hello, Michelle. Kayleen, hello. Let's see. Who else? Tanis is here. Hello. Hello. Judy, hello. Oh, goodness. I don't know how you guys do that with those temperatures like that. I could never live someplace that is a normal thing. In Michigan, when it happens, it is not normal. And it doesn't last very long. So, no, can't do it. Hello, Sue. Hello, Cassandra. Hello, hello. Gina. Sandy, hello. Dawn's here. Hello, Dawn. Low 90s today. No, Shannon. Just no. Okay? Hear the words come out of my mouth? No. Couldn't do it. No. Hello, Bonnie. Hello, Joe. Joe's here. Hello, hello. Oh, goodness. Yeah. 90s, I'm like, no, I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy. No, not having it. 90-degree weather. No. Hello, Sue. Sue. The other Sue's here. I gotta finish this little guy. This little guy right here, my little snowman. He's from Hobby Lobby, which you have not even seen my Hobby Lobby haul yet, which I do have a video. Well, it's not just Hobby Lobby. Let's say I went to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart. I have stuff. Yeah. Anyhow, yeah. So that's that. Beautiful and sunny Southern California. Wonderful Cats Gallery. Yay. Met a tiny baby chick. Nice. Oh, your sister got married? Wonderful. Right, Gina? I take 70 degrees any day. That is my favorite temperature. And luckily, that's what we're kind of having right now. Maybe 80, maybe. I know this snowman is adorable. I just need to finish him. Wait until you see what goes on the background. Wait until you see that. It's special. It is special, let me tell you. Yeah. Still not finding any, Joe. I'm telling you, it's like mine. I had to ask at the store. Again, I asked. Oh man, I gotta go find my 6s. They're out in the kitchen. I missed all of those along the brim of the hat. It's the red. Well, poop de doop. Poop de doop. All right. So this is 7. This is in my snow. All right. Yeah, I had to go ask. And they were nowhere I would have looked for them. They were right in with all the Christmas stuff, like mixed in with the Christmas stuff. It's crazy. You're diamond painting for the first time in 4. Karen, yay. Karen's back at it. Yeah. Yeah. The tabletop Christmas tree. Okay, so my Hobby Lobby didn't have that. Isn't that weird? Sue and I talked about this the other day. Her store had different things that mine didn't have, and mine had different things that hers didn't have. It's very weird, very, very random. Very, very random. Yes, you may do that. You may email me pictures. Yep. Let's see. Hobby Lobby and Texarkana. Nothing. See, it's so random. It's like, I don't know who gets stuff and who doesn't and why. There's no rhyme nor reason. Yes, Shannon, that's where ours was too. It's right in the middle of the Christmas stuff. Like, it's actually where they have like their garlands, like the evergreenish type garlands hanging and some other like fake flower type stuff. Not the flower section, but I don't get it. I don't get it. Once you think you got things figured out at Hobby Lobby, they're like, ha, watch this. No. Nope. Sorry. I don't know. Just the best thing to do, here's what I found. The best thing to do, go into Hobby Lobby and ask. Just ask. Ask somebody. And if they seem clueless, you got to find somebody that, seems like they know what they're talking about. You got to find somebody that seems like they know what they're talking about. And just ask, do you have Christmas diamond paintings in? That's what I did. And she said, yeah, we don't have many, but let's see, they were over in the Christmas area. And I was like, okay. And she starts walking away from all the crafts. Because, normally over by the craft stuff, she starts walking away from there and walking down like she's headed towards ornaments and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, where are we going? But sure enough, we got down there and there they were. Whatever they had, that's where they were. Like, I don't have the same, like, larger diamond paintings that Sue's store had. And she said, well, my store didn't have this. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, like the Christmas balls. Exactly. On one side of the aisle is the ornaments. Like, I bought those plastic ornaments last year to cover with crochet. That's where I bought them. And they're by that. That's on one side of the aisle. And on the other side of the aisle was like the long hanging garlands that you would, drape over your fireplace or whatever. That was on the other side of the aisle. It's crazy. I don't get it. Put it back with the crafts where it should go. Put it with the crafts. Well, I suppose the Christmas ornaments, the plastic Christmas ornaments are craft, I suppose, but I don't know. They're not making it easy. My next question is, are they going to have a special Diamond Art Club at Hobby Lobby? They used to. And then last year, they had it at Joann's, but now there's no Joann's. So, I don't know. Hello, Julie. By the wreaths. See? I'm telling you, it's crazy. Crazy. Oh, good. Angela's working on something I sent to her. I did, Judy. Your package is out. Out. Sent. All my stuff is out and sent. Gone. Yay. The girl didn't have a clue what you're talking about. So you got to ask. Joe, that was one place I never thought to look. I've looked in multiple places before because I know where they've kind of tucked things in the past, but I never would have thought to look where they had them. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Mary Lou. Mary Lou is from work. Oh, Mary Lou is at work again. Mary Lou, you got to stop that. Sue, what was your question? I didn't see it. What was Sue's question? I don't know. Where was it? Mini Dazzlers. No. They're flat paintings, right? I think that's a no. If that's what you're talking about. I don't know the names of all their stuff, but yeah. Sue said no. Sue told Sue no. There you go. See? No. That's a no. Uh-huh. No little flat canvases that just have fairy dust. No. Sorry. So, yeah, smashing the specials. We're off to the races. And some of you guys are already like doing more than one. I have only worked on this one. I started it last night after I was done with everything I had to do yesterday. You guys, there's just been too much to do. And I have not had time to just sit and, I barely had time to diamond paint last night for a little while. I was out in the garden with Dale. He was rototilling. I'm pulling weeds, trying to save my zinnias, which I've learned my cat, Mr. Sunny, is destroying my zinnias. He is out in the flower garden chasing butterflies. Now, you know where the butterflies are? At the tops of the zinnias, sitting on the tops of the zinnias. So what does Sunny do? He pounces and tries to get the butterflies, and he's knocking down the zinnia plants. He's just knocking them over, plowing them down. A whole bunch of them were just like, on their sides, right? Just, I'm like, get out of there. And I can't keep him out. I cannot keep him out. I mean, he can just hop up on the fence and he's in. But anyhow, I was out there pulling weeds. Yesterday, I had Jackson in the morning for about, 4 hours. So I had him. What else? Yesterday, then I did my live. We went to Meijer. Had to get kitty food, kitty litter. Yeah, that's my orange cat. You're right, Shannon. That's all orange cat. He's just like crazy. Crazy cat. He loves the flowers. But he likes the butterflies better. There you go, Sue. Go through it. Find what you got. All right. Was that all of the sevens? Was just this little bit of snow down here at the bottom? I think so. Sevens. Okay. That's it for the sevens. All right. Let's put these away. So, yeah, it's just been, then we had the other kids, the 2 days, and on Thursday, Dale had them outside. I talked about it yesterday in the crochet live. He had them outside. They were on like work detail, but they were getting paid. They were earning some money to go help Dale do some chores, which was basically pick up grass. Because of all the rain that we have had, the grass got so long and so thick that when Dale mowed, it was like there was just so much grass that it was thick and it was everywhere. And he had to mow it back into some strips that he could then rake up. And so he had the kids out there helping him pick up the piles of grass, put them in the trailer, ride around in the trailer, ride around on the tractor, drive the tractor, assisted driving. Cracks me up. This literally needs 6 of these drills. And I got like probably 40 in the bag. And I need 6 of that color. 6. Right? Okay. Yeah. Well, we're to that background, folks. We're to the background. Other than that little red I need for the brim of the hat, but those are out in the kitchen. Deer been eating the grass. Nice. Finished butterfly keychains. Yay. All right. So today, after all of that with kids and whatnot, today we had the craft show. Now this craft show is at his friend's campground. I've never been there. I have no idea what we're looking at, how big this campground is. I'm thinking, how many people at the campground can actually show up for a craft show? Well, enough. let me just say, enough. Okay, I got to show you these drills. This is my background. Okay, are you ready? Look at them. What are they? You tell me. What are they? I don't know. They're like jelly drills or something. I don't know. They're cool. That's going to be the whole background. Oh, Ferris wheel yarn. Ah, I love Ferris wheel yarn. I made a top-down granny stitch. That was MJ's Off the Hook pattern. I finished that one recently, and I ordered some more Ferris wheel in really pretty purple and blue colors. It's gorgeous yarn. Gorgeous. I don't know what I'm going to make with it, but it's, this is going to stick to this pen like bad. I might have to go grab another pen with either a glue dot in it or some wax or something. I don't know. Anyhow, I had no idea what to expect for this craft show, right? First of all, I never got an email from them. So his friend said, I got you signed up. Okay. I need some information. Like, what am I signed up for? How much does it cost? Do I have to bring my own table? I mean, I had no information on the show. I seriously had no information on the show until yesterday. Yesterday. They look like frost. Ooh. I don't know if they glow, Shannon. I have no idea. I guess we shall find out when this is done. Right? Sherry, I know. Hobby Lobby. Just go get on your Hobby Lobby. They're going to have it eventually. They will have it eventually, I'm sure. So Dale and I, we just show up. Took our stuff. Took our tables, because I didn't know if I needed to provide my own table. Took our tables, took chairs, just took everything except a tent because we knew it was inside. All right. So we show up and the lady greets us and she's like, yeah, so how much space do you need? And I'm like, oh, do you have 2 tables? And she's like, yeah, we got 2 tables. And I'm like, okay. So we get back there and normally you get like a 6-foot table. These tables were long, which was cool because we put out all kinds of stuff. We had lots of stuff out. So like the tables were so long that my tablecloths that I put on my tables, they stretch all the way over and they go down to the floor and they go under the legs. Well, they barely stretch. Dale's stretching, and he finally got them to at least cover the tables, which that was nice. But we had extra space, and so I had all kinds of stuff out. Just as much as we could put out, we put out. He always sets up the diamond painting side, and I do the crochet side. I did go back and tweak the diamond painting side of the, I tweaked it. I tweaked it a little bit, okay? It needed some tweaking. Anyhow, Java. Yeah, there's a purple and greenish one. It's really pretty. I don't know if I've showed it yet, but I got the calendar, Jess. I got the calendar. And their calendar is actually very nice. They got a decent calendar. I haven't bought a calendar in the past, but that one was cute and so cheap. I mean, the thing's like $15. How can you pass up a calendar? And the pictures are big. They're cute. I couldn't pass it up. The stuff wasn't on sale yet, but that's okay. I got it at full price and I don't care. So, anyhow, back to the craft show. So we got it all set up. We had about 50 minutes to set up. 50 minutes. The place was an hour away from us. So we had to drive. Started at 9:00. Yeah, it was definitely tight. That's for sure. But we got set up and the people just started coming in. Now, I've told a couple people today, you never know. Sometimes I sell more diamond painting stuff. Sometimes I sell more crochet. Sometimes it's the other way. Sometimes they're pretty even Steven. So we started off pretty strong. Diamond painting thing started off pretty strong. And then crochet took off. And I sold a bunch. I sold a bunch of crocheted things. I was thrilled to death. Let me just say this. At this show, at this campground, which I now have a better understanding of the campground, the place is huge, huge, and full. I mean, there were people everywhere. I mean, I know there were sites that the people weren't there because it's like a permanent resident kind of place. They have a whole bunch of, they call them seasonal people, and they have a season lease. And those people have like the campers and stuff that are like practically built into their site. If you know what I mean, they're, you know, they've got decks put on, they've got landscaping around their campers. They're like, I mean, they're there. You can't just pull in and hook up your truck and pull it out. That, you know. So, yeah, right, Shannon. They're very nice. So anyhow, I sold stuff. I will say this, and I'll go through a whole recap later. You know, I'll always do a recap later. If you watch my like crafty vlogs and whatnot, I'll do a recap and go through what I sold and all that kind of stuff. But let me just say this. I sold almost double of my best show to date. Almost double of my best show. Yeah. I could not be any happier. I could not be any happier. I made sure that when I left, I talked to the organizer and I said, please make sure you have my name down for next year. I'll be back. They only do this one time a year. I'll be back next year. Please make sure you got my name on your list. She's like, I got your name on the list. And I said, yeah, I never got an email or anything. She goes, I know, because the first time I didn't have your email. Because we ended up just calling up there to get information. It was weird going through his friend and not the campground directly. You know what I mean? But I didn't have any way to find information about it other than finally I got a phone number for the place and called and gave this person, who was not the organizer of the craft show, she was just somebody in the office. It was very complicated. Anyhow, best part about the whole show, well, not the best part, but another good part about the show is it cost me $0. $0. So we paid $20. Well, we didn't pay it. His friend paid our $20 fee. He paid it for us, and that got us all set and squared away, got us our spot reserved. And then if you showed up and you just kind of helped around the place, you got your $20 back. I'm like, okay. So the show cost nothing. Cost me nothing. And I sold a lot of stuff. I was so happy. I sold 2 loaf cats, 1 loaf dog. While I was off to the bathroom, Dale sold my big duck and a little duck, and it just kept going. I sold both my strawberry keychains. It just kept going and going and going. I'm like, okay. So now I'm like, I think there's a few things I should make some more of. You know, we'll see. I sold my first bucket hat. I had made all those bucket hats and I hadn't sold a single one of them. I sold 3 today. 3. To the same 2 ladies. These 2 ladies came up. One bought 1 and one bought 2. And I was like, okay, buy them bucket hats. Buy them bucket hats. And of course, they bought the cutest ones. So now I think I want to make a couple more. Some are cuter than others. You know how that goes. Some just turn out cuter than others. The yarn's nicer, prettier colors, whatever it is. I don't know. But yeah. And I don't know when my next show is. I mean, I don't have anything in September. I did, except then I kind of forgot that there was a conflict. I'm going to a local retreat in Michigan with our little group, our group in Michigan that gets together, you know. So I'm doing that in September, at the end of September. And that just happens to be an awesome weekend for craft shows. There are a bunch of craft shows for that weekend, and I can't do it. So it was my choice. I opted to go to the retreat, before I really knew that that was a really hot weekend for shows, but it's okay. I would like to get one in somewhere in September. I'm still hunting around trying to find a September show. Um, that's not that weekend that I'm gone, but we shall see. Look at this. Look how cute this is. Look how pretty that is. Look at those. Aren't they beautiful? They're beautiful. Look at them. Oh my goodness. I love this. This is so pretty. I have no idea what you would consider these drills, but they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous drills. That's what kind of drills they are. So, yeah, good time. And Dale was like, "So you're pretty impressed, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah, I had no expectations. I had no idea how this would go. I just said, let's just show up, you know?" Now, his friend stayed there the whole time. Him and his girlfriend, they stayed there. They work security for the campground, which means they ride around on their golf cart and they check on people. And if they're too noisy, they tell them they got to quiet down and, monitor for any problems, help visitors find their way around if they're visitors and they're lost, because the place is big. And there's a path that goes this way and a circle that goes this way, and there's campers. It's big. There's a lake and there's a pond and it goes and goes and goes. So anyhow, yeah, I'm pleased as punch. Now, there was somebody there that was selling something that I was like, oh my goodness, I want. I try not to buy things at craft shows because I feel like I'm going there to sell stuff, make a little money. I'm not there to spend my money. You know what I mean? Anyhow. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Very, very thirsty. So I try not to buy stuff. I don't need stuff. I try not to buy stuff. But there was a lady there that scrapbooked. Well, she scrapbooked cookbooks. So she had like some kids' cookbooks, a camping cookbook. And I don't know if any of you are familiar with it. I believe it's put out by Betty Crocker and it's called the Cookie Book. Does anybody know the Cookie Book? Raise your hand. Say aye. Yes, I know the Cookie Book. It's all cookies. Cookies on the cover, all cookies. Anybody know it? Anybody out there know it? I remember it from when I was a kid. We had the Cookie Book, right? And we always pulled out the cookie book when it was like Christmas time or whatever to make our favorite cookies. Well-loved cookie book. As a matter of fact, it was probably less than a year ago. There you go. I have it, heard of it, don't have it. Yes. Love that cookie book, right? I was at my dad's house, and for some reason, my dad had pulled out the cookie book because he wanted to make cranberry cookies or something. I think it was cranberry cookies. He pulled out the cookie book, and it was sitting on the table. And I saw it, and I was like, oh my goodness, there's the cookie book. And my sister and I were looking through it together. I opened up a page, and I was like, what's that? It's got like food on one of the pages. Food on one of the pages, right? Some little stuck dough on there. And then several of the pages would have like grease spots, like you got the butter or the shortening or whatever on the page, and it left a greasy stain mark. Our book is well used and well loved. Well, this lady has been buying them on eBay, and hers were in great shape. No food particles on them, no greasy stains. But she takes them apart and then she puts a few like scrapbook pages in between. She leaves all the recipes in there, but you gotta look for it, Sue. It's a cookbook to die for. Let me tell you, all the good cookies are in there. You gotta look for it. um, right, Gina? So then she puts some special pages in there, some special scrapbook pages, stickers, adds some blank recipe cards. So she kind of scrapbooks them up and then puts them all back together. I was tempted. I was totally, totally tempted to get the cookie book. However, she also had some little journal-y type things. People like to call them junk journals or whatever. You know, they're whatever you want to call them. But these were themed, like from a paper pack that was all matchy-matchy. And I fell in love with them. I fell in love with them, right? And I was like, I need one of those. So they were $40. And in my brain, I'm like, that's a excellent price for 40 bucks. But do I want to spend $40 of my hard-earned sales money on one of these things, right? Well, then the lady across from me, she came back and she had bought a book. And I'm like, oh, you bought one. I'm like, I want to, but I don't know if I want to spend $40. And she goes, a bunch of them are $10 off. And I was like, what? The what? She goes, yeah. They're not the cookbook ones, but the other ones, she's got them $10 off. They're marked down. And I was like, okay, all right. Darn it all. Darn it all. So I went back down there and I looked. And sure enough, the $40 book I'd been looking at was $30. I'm like, okay. I go back. I bust into my funds and I had to have one. Had to have it. I got a plan for it. You guys are going to see it. You're going to see it up close and personal, page by page, because I'm using it in December. It is going to be used for my Christmas Advent stuff. I got a plan for it. I got a plan, right? So, how to use it, what I'm going to do with it, how I'm going to use it in December Advent style. So, stay tuned. I'm going to show you a little sneak peek of the book. I'm not going to show you everything, but I'll put it in a video. I'll show you a little sneak peek of the book, but I'm going to show it in greater detail as I use the book, because there's plenty of places you could add pictures. You could write a little journal entry, whatever, add your own stuff to it. You know what I'm saying? I got ideas. I got plans. And you will see it in December in its full entirety. Okay? What I show you in the sneak peek will just be a quick little, flip through type thing. So, anyhow, I spent some of my hard-earned money, and it was well worth it. Okay, well worth it. But man, busy day. So we let the chickens and the ducks out before we left. But we did not let the cats out. Did let the dogs out to go to the bathroom. But, we were gone for quite a while. So Dale was like, I wonder if Shannon could go just let the dogs out. And I'm like, oh, let me find out. So I call her and I'm like, are you home? Yeah. Could you do me a huge favor? Could you just go over to my house, let the dogs out to go to the bathroom? If the cats want out, the cats can get out now. We just didn't want the cats out all day long, so we'd left them in the house. I said, they're probably bouncing off the walls, wanting out. So she said, yeah, we can do that. We'll run over there and let them out. I'm like, okay, thank you. So we were gone, after I talked to her, probably another 2 hours before we got home. And when we pulled in the driveway, we're like, well, Shannon's at the house. I was like, what? What? Sorry, Karen. Suspense is good, Karen. Suspense is good. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe they were running late. I don't know. Anyhow, when we got in that, oh, that one won't work. That's like there's nothing on it or something. It's totally like see-through or something. When we got in the house, they were all in the house just chilling, and Jackson's playing with the Legos. And I was like, oh, so you're all here. They're like, yeah, we decided that we were going to come let the dogs out. We needed to do a load of laundry, and we'd just bring it over here and do it here and hang out. I was like, oh, okay. So they'd been here. They'd been doing laundry. I think they did 2 loads of laundry. They did like all of Jackson's laundry. I mean, that kid had some clothes. Let me tell you what. He's got one great big huge like laundry hamper apparently in his room. And when it's full, they wash all of his clothes. I'm like, dang, he's got a lot of clothes. He probably had 25 pairs of socks. And he's sitting on the floor matching up the socks. Not when I got here. Later he was matching up his socks. But anyhow, they stayed and they did laundry, and we talked and chit-chatted and talked about the show and this and that and the next thing. And Dale and Jackson played with the Legos, and that was fun. That was cute. Here's Dale playing with the Legos. That was fun. But yeah, they were here for, oh my goodness, several hours, even after we got home, just finishing the laundry, folding all the clothes, putting all the clothes in the basket. And they just left like less than 10 minutes before my live. But that was interesting. That was kind of fun. Just to sit and talk about, who knows what, things, life, stuff, kids, crochet, craft shows, you name it. It was just hanging out. So that was kind of cool. But anyhow, with that being said, I think I'm tired. As a matter of fact, I know I'm tired. I'm tired. Joe, what I have it would not be considered a set. This is Legos that I had in my classroom they were probably like Josh's Legos. They are just random Legos, random pieces and parts that have been well used and well loved. And many a child has played with those Legos. So I've kept those, and Jackson's really the one grandkid that has really expressed any interest in actually playing with them. I got him out yesterday when he was here, and they never made it back downstairs. So they were right in the living room still. So they were easy to find and easy to, start playing with. When he comes over to stay for any length of time, he usually brings one little bag full of some toys. And it's always action figures. He always brings action figures. He knows how many action figures are in his bag. Usually it's 10. Sometimes it's 6. But he always knows. And he always knows how many he's supposed to have when he leaves, so that he gets all of his little action figures back in the bag before he leaves. So, yeah, he had action figures and Legos. What a great combination. Action figures and Legos. Yeah. I learned something interesting about him today, though. He has been like destroying his socks. They don't outgrow action figures. Bye, Michelle. You got your Legos from your classroom? See, they come in handy, Shannon. They certainly do. Don't get rid of them. Don't get rid of them. He's been destroying his socks. I know I've talked about it before. The kid loves to take my yarn and tie it around the action figures So the action figures can just go wee, wee, wee. They're on a string and they're flying and they're hanging and they're doing all kinds of stuff. It's one of his favorite things to do. Well, apparently he's learned how to pull string out of his socks and tie up his action figures. So he's been like destroying his socks by, making things for his action figures. The girls are both like, we've told you if you wanted string to ask. I'm like, yeah, ask. You ask when you're here. You don't have to destroy your socks to, have fun with your action figures. I think it would probably be beneficial if they just like put a whole ball of yarn in his room or something. You know what I mean? Here, just have a ball of yarn, and when you need another string, you got string. You can buy it for $1.25 at the dollar store. Come on, As a matter of fact, I have some yarn I'm planning on giving him. I made one little octopus out of it, and I'm like, oh, this is horrible. I don't like this yarn. It's very fuzzy and very hard to work with, and I'm like, I don't like it. Nope. And I thought, well, Jackson. When Jackson comes over, he can play with the yarn. He can cut up this yarn. He can do whatever he wants with this yarn. I don't care, So that's my plan. I didn't do it yesterday. He didn't have any action figures yesterday because he didn't get to bring any toys yesterday. But anyhow, he'll get to play with it. He'll get to play with it. Yeah, you watch. He's a funny boy. He is funny. So the kid is 8. He's 8. And he is little. He's little. He's got some shirts that are size 5. He's about outgrowing the 5s. They're small. I mean, he can wear them, but they're getting kind of cropped topish. You know what I mean? He's growing into 7s now. I'm like, wow, okay. He's a little guy. He doesn't look tiny, but he's not very big. So. Hello, Gail. How is Gail? Isn't that funny, Jess? I know. My son started out when he was, fairly young with magic cards. Loved magic cards. He still likes magic. I don't know that he buys many magic cards anymore, but now he'll play Magic Online and all that kind of stuff. And, some things they just don't outgrow. I mean, here's Dale sitting out in the living room building Lego structures. He was there for, I don't even know how long, quite a while, on the floor building Lego structures. So, it was cute. Very, very cute. So we have a giveaway to do tonight, and I have some ideas. I have some plans. I'm kind of winging it here. I'm just kind of winging it. Brenda is not feeling well. Please continue to keep Brenda in your thoughts. And yeah, she's not feeling very good. Okay. So she wanted to come on the live with me, but she's like, I just can't. I'm like, I get it. Her and I discussed a little bit about prizes. We hadn't really talked about our grand prize, and I haven't been able to get a hold of Angie this week. So I didn't have her to talk to about it. So I'm on my own here. I'm just winging it on my own. So I have a plan though. I checked with Brenda, verified a couple of prizes, and I have a plan for a grand prize. And I don't think anybody will say no. I'm going to pull the winner first. And then, I want it to be somebody that's here in the live so that they can make a decision. The winner has to make a decision, as has been the case with all of Christmas in July, right? There's been choices. There's been choices to make, you know? Like we all offered diamond painting or cross stitch or different craft choices. No, I did not get those tigers, Deborah. Oh, I'll tell you about my purchase today, though. Hang on. 4 10-gallon totes full of Legos. Wow, that's a lot of Legos. That is a lot of Legos. So I really love it to be somebody in the live so they could choose here live, because there is a choice again, right? For the grand prize as well. If it's not, then I will just say, okay, here's the deal. Contact me and I'll give you your options. I guess we'll have to do it that way. There are some things that are just not optional that you're just getting, and then there's one that's optional. So yeah, there's that. We'll kind of play it by ear and see how it goes. Okay. Before I do the prizes, Deborah reminded me, Dreamer Designs had Trisha Riley Matthews. And if you know me, and if you saw that Trisha Riley Matthews painting, you absolutely know I had to have it. You know I had to have it, right? Does anybody need a reminder of what it was? Anybody at all need a reminder? I'll give you a reminder of what it was. Okay, here's a little reminder. Let's find it, because you got to see it. There was no way I could not. Okay, no way. You know what? As I'm sitting here doing this, I'm just like, oh my gosh, Wi-Fi, good Wi-Fi is a beautiful thing. And I appreciate my Wi-Fi so much. So very much. You know, if these are not my country kids, I don't know what is. It's even called A Little Bit Country. A Little Bit Country. Good night, Paula. You too. A Little Bit Country. Country kids. They're out there picking out their new cowboy hat. I mean, come on. Really? Come on. Seriously. You know I had to get that painting, right? And they got 2 of my kitties in there. 2 of my kitties are in there. We got Misty and we got Sunny. There's no Smokey. But we got Misty and Sunny and a puppy. Glenn, we got a puppy. Look, Glenn got a puppy. Right? So, yeah. There we go. You thought the girls' boots were weird. What's weird about them, Deborah? What's weird about them? They're little cowgirl boots. What's weird about them? Huh? Right, Karen? Right? They're little pink cowgirl boots. I mean, come on. So anyhow, where am I at when it's time to purchase that painting? Where am I? I'm at the campground, which is out in the middle of nowhere. And we'd already experienced the fact that there's no reception out there. The campground does have Wi-Fi. You could go try to get on their Wi-Fi, and you could pay a mere $5 to get on their Wi-Fi for one day. If you wanted to have access to their Wi-Fi, you could pay $4.95 and have their Wi-Fi access for the day. I was like, nope, I'm good with that. So finally, the show is over, and this is when we're in the golf cart riding around with his friend, and the girlfriend's driving. I'm in the front seat with her, and she's driving us around, telling us what everything is, taking us on the grand tour. And I can't get in. I cannot get in. I can't. No matter what I do, I can't. So she finally says to me, okay, go back to the Wi-Fi and I'll get you logged in. You can log in with my password, my information. I'm like, okay, great. So I do that. And I think I'm logged in. I'm still not logged in very good, or their Wi Fi is really, really bad. I don't know. So I go to buy the painting. I finally get into the site. Finally. Finally get into the site. I know, Joe, but you never know. So I finally get into the site. I mean, I thought that too about that last Chuck Pinson, not the last one, but the one before that I did not get and still don't have. The one with the sunflowers. I still don't have it because I missed out on that one. Anyhow, and it has not come back in stock. So I don't have it yet. Just keep that in mind, everybody. If you know, if you see it, anybody sees it, let me know. Okay? All right. So it took me forever. Took me forever to get into the site, to get the thing in my cart. And then at that point, it took so long. I knew there was a code for like 10% off or something. I didn't remember what it was because it took so long to get to the correct page. And there was absolutely no way in this world I was going back to the first page to go see what it was again, because now I'm 2 or 3 pages in and there's no way I'm backing out and waiting to try to get back in again. So I didn't even use a discount. Finally, it took me probably 20 minutes. 20 minutes probably of waiting for things to load, waiting for the internet, whatever, my payment, everything. I was like, this is a nightmare. A nightmare. I know. But I did get in there and I did get it done and I did get it purchased. I just didn't get a discount. The Lord only knows if I had points I could have used, because it would have taken me probably an hour to go find if I had points and redeem those. No, I did what I had to do and I just bought the thing. But it took forever. It was horrible. So when I say thank you for my internet, thank you. Sue, it is not short-term memory loss. I saw the code at the beginning and then that was gone. 20 minutes later, you wouldn't remember it either. Okay? Let's just put it that way. Oh boy. Hello, Marcella. You have a snowman painting. This painting right here, this one, it's so pretty. Look at it. Look at how pretty that is. All that blue. I still have one drill to put on there, a bigger white one, but look how pretty it is. So pretty, right? I love it. Oh, good, Sue. Perfect. There's my phone. Ding. Notifying me of something. So, all right. Let's talk prizes for Christmas in July for the grand prize. We have a $25 gift card to OSNAP Crafters Cafe. All right. Miss Jenny. Sue, hush. Goodness gracious me. Oh my. Oh. She is going to just bug me about me not being able to remember. Remember, Sue, remember, I'm at a campground. I'm in a golf cart. I'm riding around. I'm listening to these people talk. I'm trying it. You try it, okay? You try it. There you go. You try it. Let me know how well you do. And you get frustrated? No, it was no. Nope. Anyhow, $25 gift card to OSNAP Crafters Cafe with Miss Jenny. Okay, with Miss Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. Please go check out Jenny's Etsy store. Okay. Then Brenda and Brittany are doing a $25 gift card to their shop, Bees Gems Crafted. Bees Gems Crafted. And I'm trying to be nice here. So $25 to Brenda's shop to go shop and get something cool. A beautiful bracelet. Oh, Brenda showed me a picture of a bracelet today, you guys. I'm not certain why she showed me this bracelet, but it is super, super cute. I fell in love with it. I might have to go see. Hang on. Let me see if I still have it. I know I have it. I might actually go see if I can buy it. I don't know. Let's see. Hang on. Let's show you this. It's so stinking cute. Look at this thing. Look at that. Peace sign. Blue jeans. Roller skate. Oh my goodness. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Sue, Sue, you did not convince me to buy the painting. I was buying the painting. I was already buying that painting before you said anything. You had nothing to do with it, girlfriend. Nothing to do with it. Nothing. Nope. Remember, I'm at the craft show until craft show was over at 1. It was well after 1:30 by the time we got out of there, and then we immediately got into the golf cart and got chauffeured around the entire campground. Don't start with me. Don't start with me, woman. Yeah. I don't know why she sent me a picture of that bracelet, but it is so cute. So stinking cute. So anyhow. So $25 to Jenny's, $25 to Bees Gems Crafted, and I have a painting to give you. All I will tell you now, until you are the winner, is it's a Francesca's diamond painting. Okay, from Francesca's, Francesca's Studio Works, remember? Yeah. It's from her shop. And I have a few choices. You get to pick. You'll get to pick the one you want. And I'll give you the choices when right, Shannon? She's gonna poke and she's gonna get poked back. So I will let you know your choices when the winner has been chosen. Okay? That's how that will work. So that is a pretty nice prize. A pretty nice prize. Don't you think? $50 in gift cards to 2 different shops and a Francesca's Studio Works diamond painting. I mean, what's not to love about that? What's not to love about that? Now, the person will need to be U.S. for me to send a diamond painting to. That's just the way it's got to be. I'm sorry, but that is just the way it's got to be. Okay? I cannot afford to be shipping paintings internationally. It is absolutely bizarro how expensive that is. And I just can't do it. Okay? Thank you, Jess. Yes. Yep, Sue Bell, you just stay over there in your corner and be nice. Thank you. You be nice over there in your corner. You're doing a great job. I got something for Sue, and Sue's got something for me. We got to get together still. I don't know when that's going to be, Sue, but, soon. And don't even know when the August meetup is. Do you know when the August meetup is? It could be then, but I don't know when it is. Well, look at Angela Porch is getting ready to start this cute little owl that she got in one of my mystery bags. I sold one mystery bag today. I took some. I sold one. Sold it to Dale's friend. Sold it to Dale's friend. Dumb. What was I just gonna look up? I forget. Oh, I know what I was looking up. Jackson Lansing area meetup events. I know there's one in August. It's next weekend. Sue says next weekend. Sue is right. It's next weekend. Sue, guess what? I can come next weekend. I don't think I have anything on my dance card next weekend. Sue, we can exchange our stuff then. What do you think? What do you think? Boy, they're scheduled all the way out through December. They got the whole rest of the year scheduled out. Oh, amazing. Aww. The October one, it's on my mom's birthday. Aww. Okay. Wow. All right. Let me go back to Brenda. Brenda, even though she's not feeling good, she was so nice and she made me lists. See? She does such a nice job. Look, here's a little list. Look, what do we got at the bottom? A dog? A bear? What is that at the bottom? Wearing a Santa hat. I don't know what that is. Some creature. So there's that page. And there's that page. There were 53 entries. 53. Okay. Do you know what that means? I'm going to be doing something every weekend for forever here. Last weekend, yarn, wine and wool at the vineyard. This weekend, craft show. Next weekend, meetup. Oh, I did something else last weekend too, besides the... Oh yeah, I did. I was busy last weekend. A polar bear. It could be a polar bear. I don't know. It looks like a dog to me. I don't know. Anyhow. Oh, you're going to be at your timeshare chilling at the beach. That is beautiful. Nice. So we have a total of 53 entries. Yeah, she's done such a nice job here. Then she's got week number 1's winner here, number 2's winners here, she's got everything. Winner for this week. There's a spot for the winner for this week. Merry Christmas in July 2025. Thank you, Mindy and Angie, for everything. Till December. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, boy. I love it. She did a great job. All right. So let's go ahead and let's do this giveaway. Let us find a number generator. Number wheel 53. Number wheel 53. 53. Oh, wow. Last week's is still up here. It was 52. 52 last week. 53 this week. So 53. Not 54, 53. Okay, we got 53 in there. And we're going to spin for a winner. Remember, you have to be U.S., you guys. If it's not U.S., we're going to have to redraw. All right. Number 18. 18. I always like to write this down just because. Number 18. All right. What all do I have written on this page? I have all kinds of stuff on this page. Selling crochet. Selling DP. $10 sale. What? I make notes, and I got notes everywhere. Okay, now let's go back to our sheets. It's not the one with the little polar bear on it. Sorry, it's not that one. It's this one. Let's see. Let's blow it up. Hang on just a second. I got to go back and check the winners list again. Winners list. this person can win. They did not win. You can win. You won something else recently, though. I'll just say you won something else recently. Did you win recently? Trying to think what you won. All right. Anyhow, let me tell you who it is. Number 18 is Patty. It's backwards. Sorry. Patty Yinger. Patty, you won. You won. So you're going to get to pick what you'd like. Now remind me. I think you're here. I thought I saw Patty. I think Patty's still here. I hope Patty's still here. Remind me what you won. How come I can't remember what you won? I know I just sent you something. What did you win for? Was it membership? Was it... What did you win? Anyhow. Patty. Sue, I think we said that you can do that. I believe we said that you could do that. If it's something you're giving as a gift, that you could do that. Patty, where's Patty? Oh, Patty, oh, Patty. Come back, Patty, come back. Oh, boy. It must have been, was it membership? Was that what it was? Could have been. Could have been. She won our membership. Karen won it. You're right. Karen won the membership. What did Patty win for then? I just don't remember. What? What does that say, Patty? Patty's here. Kittle me. Kid love me. That's right. Karen won my membership. I just don't remember. Patty's like, I'll be right back. Okay. All right. And I remember I was like, oh, good, Patty won. But I don't remember why. I don't remember why. I've been doing a lot of giveaways, apparently. I don't remember. Ow. Sorry, I earthquaked everybody. I banged my knee on the desk. Ouch. So, that's that, folks. I mean, I loved doing Christmas in July. I mean, I like doing all of my events. I really do. Events are just fun for me. I like giving away stuff. I like, seeing what everybody's working on, people participating, being a part of something fun. I love it. I love it. So, what do we do before Christmas in July? Was it in May? She might have won in May. That is, yes. That was it. Yes, thank you. It was the Craftably. Thank you. I was going to say, it had to be before Christmas in July, because you didn't win in Christmas in July. So, yeah, it was the Craftably. Patty, you are like, I hope you go buy some lottery tickets. Go buy some lottery tickets because, your luck's running pretty good right now. So, yeah. They are supposed to be fun, Sue, and I try to make sure that they are fun. You know me, I am very, very, very laid back. And, okay, Patty, let me ask you a question. I'm just going to ask you a question. Are you familiar with Francesca's Studio Works line of diamond paintings? Are you familiar with them? And if you are, is there a Francesca's diamond painting that you really, really liked? Or were there a few that you really liked? Let me know. Let me know. I told you you could make a choice, right? I got a few options. Let me know what you think. I am going to sleep very, very good tonight because it's like I'm starting to feel it. You know what I mean? I am starting to feel it. Oh, yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, Jess? They are wonderful. Sue's got her canvas ready for Chuckle on. You can't recall them. Okay. I can't remember finishing anything on time, he said, right? I'm with you, Vanessa. Actually, I have been finishing my event painting every month. I mean, we're into July, and I have finished all my paintings in time. I did finish. I finished my horses in July. I finished them. Actually on the 30th. The 30th. I was done a day early. I was done a whole day early. Did I take advantage of that time and work on anything else? No. No, I didn't. I took a break. I needed to get ready for the craft show. I had kids. I did babysitting. No, I did not. I just took a break. I was done. I was finished. And I was like, okay, whew, I can relax. For smashing the specials, folks, Brandy and I are still working on prizes. We have quite a few prizes, a lot of gift cards to different places, a lot of gift cards. Okay. I'm still working on one or two things, but it's coming together. And here's my problem. This is all my problem. I need to start getting prizes around long before the event. And this year it's just been kind of like, oh, we got an event in a couple weeks. I better find some prizes. Yeah, I better find some prizes. We got an event coming up. So, like Chuck-a-Long's coming up next, and I don't have a single prize ready yet. I mean, I'm certainly going to contact Diamond Art Club, and see about gift cards. Other than that, though, that's about it, folks. I'm sure that they will give us gift cards. They always do. But what have we got going on here? Turn around and go the right way. I'm trying to finish yours from March, right? Oh, goodness. Sue, it's nice to just take a break sometimes and just not diamond paint and just do something different, right? Do something different. Angela, do the Chuck-a-Long. Pick a small one. Do the Chuck-a-Long. Chuck-along. Do it. Do it. Okay? My allergies have been going absolutely crazy. I'm very sniffly, very congested, very just sinusy. I'm sinusy. It's kind of, you can hear it in my voice a little bit. It's like congested, sinusy, stuffy, just bleh. It's summer, folks. That is summer. All summer long. Joy, joy, joy for me, right? Sometimes it gets a little better, and then sometimes it gets a little worse. It never goes away, though. It just never goes away. I was hoping I was going to get these all done. I was hoping I was going to get this all done. Yay, Gail finished hers. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you, Angela. Um, right, Gail? Right. Yes. We definitely are experiencing the Canadian smoke for sure. You can walk out the door, you can practically smell it in the air. The sky is just hazy and it is the smoke. It certainly does not help. We actually have had like air quality warnings, like our air quality, look out, the air quality is bad today. There's a warning. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine? I mean, I don't know, Marion. I'm going to try. We'll see. I don't have that planned yet, but I'm gonna see about that. Um, yeah. So right here, severe weather alert, air quality alert until Monday at 12 a.m. Air quality alert, right? It's a thing. Can you imagine though living in Canada? Can you imagine that? Where all of the fires actually are, what their air must be like there? I can't imagine it, right? It's got to be terrible. It's got to be absolutely terrible. Tomorrow is going to be a beautiful sunny 83 degrees. 83 degrees. Lovely. Finally let the kids play out in the pool today because the air wasn't bad. I'm sure, Vanessa, I'm sure that it's got to be just terrible actually up in Canada because, man, we notice it here. I mean, I'm close to Canada, but I mean, I don't know how close I am to the fires, but it's just it's been something. I mean, we don't even have this problem when it's the wildfires out west. It doesn't affect us like that here in Michigan. But yeah, I can imagine. I'd want to stay inside too. I just would want to stay inside too. That smoke does. It just travels. Yeah. It's crazy, right? And then what about like the tsunami? Everybody heard about the tsunami from the earthquake? And the earthquake was like way out in the ocean, on the other side of the ocean or something, right? I mean, like crazy. And then people on the West Coast are having tsunami warnings. Like right now, I need a decongestant. My ears are plugging up, and I'm like, oh goodness. So, and we still have to figure out dinner. Don't know what is for dinner. We grabbed some Kentucky Fried Chicken after the craft show and the tour of the campground and the this and the that. We stopped at Kentucky Fried Chicken. Got a famous bowl. Those are yummy. Ever had a famous bowl? Who has not had a Kentucky Fried Chicken famous bowl? Right? They are so good. I'm bound and determined. I'm going to finish this painting before I say goodnight to you guys. I've got what? 10 minutes. And I've only got this little section here and the big drills. And then, of course, I have the band on the hat, but those drills are in the kitchen. So we're not going to get up and go get those. Yesterday during the live, oh my gosh, my crochet live, I swear, I was so organized. I knew what I was making. I had my pattern. I had yarns. I had everything. But I still got up, I think, 3 times and had to go get something else. I mean, seriously. I can be as prepared as possible, and then something happens, and I'm not prepared, or I don't have one little thing, or whatever. I don't know. I made these cute little snowman ornaments. I needed googly eyes. I struggled finding googly eyes. Finding the right size googly eyes. Oh my goodness. I didn't have any googly eyes here. I had to go to the store. So, anyhow, yep. And then they had options. The KFC isn't good at all. Oh, ours is really good. Yep. She recently closed her shop, Marcella. Yep. She's closed for good. I know. Closed for good. And I happened to inherit some paintings. That's how you get choices. Yeah. Joe, you've never had a KFC famous bowl. Do you like chicken? Do you like potatoes? Do you like gravy? If the answer to any of those things is yes, you should go try a famous bowl. A Kentucky Fried Chicken famous bowl. All right, here we go. These are just like nothing special, little round blobs. They don't have any shine to them. They don't have nothing special. Nothing special at all about these. I mean, okay. We can't complain though, because that blue background is kicking. That is like, it's beautiful. I'm trying to put my hair in it now, currently. Trying to put hair in the painting. Let's not do that. Look, we're coming down the stretch here, except for the brim of the hat. We're going to be done. You hear the tree frogs? I know you can hear them. They're loud. They're right out on the porch. Yeah. Tree frogs. They're loud. Tree frogs. All right, here it is, folks. Everything is done except for the brim. Voila! Isn't she cute? I know it's backwards. Sorry. It's always backwards when I use my laptop. If I record from my phone, it's fine, but the laptop makes it back. Look at it. Oh, look at it, how shiny it is. Oh, it's so pretty. You don't eat corn, Joe. You don't eat corn. It does have corn in it. Yeah. Oh, fries with their their gravy is awesome. Mm. What choices does Patty have? Too many to list, Joyce. Too many to list. That's why I said I will talk with Patty and I will let her know. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. I have 15 choices. Yeah. I know. I'm hungry too, right? Yes, it does come with a frame. My frame is out in the kitchen. It wasn't backwards? Okay, it looks backwards to me. Oh, good. I'm glad it's not backwards for you guys. Because it looks backwards on my screen. Good night, Angela. Sue can hear the frogs. I know. They're loud. They are loud little buggers. Yeah. Patty, get with me. I will send me an email and I'll send you your choices. Okay? That burrito. Yum. Yum. Oh, wrestling. Oh. Like the fake wrestling or real wrestling. You know, the fake wrestling. You know, there's fake wrestling. Then there's real wrestling. I don't care for either one, but that's the fake wrestling. Okay. The fake wrestling. Oh, you know, Hulk Hogan, but he did. Yeah. All right. Well, it's done. I'll go put those on here, pop it in the frame, and there's my first one. My first one is done. Good night, Gail. Good night. I remember my first husband. Ugh. Yeah, he would want to watch that. Like with the guys that lived in the apartment next to him and whatnot. And he thought I would want to watch it. No, no. I should have known right from the get go. That was just dating. I should have known. I should have known. Nope. This is not the guy for me. Oh boy. We live and learn, right? We totally live and learn. Yeah. So, well, you guys, I think I'm going to say goodnight. And I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. And thank you for your support, your encouragement, your participation, your ease of working with. Let's see, what else? Everything you do. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. Okay? So, until you hear from me next, which will probably be Wednesday's Whip and Chat. Yeah, you'll hear from me then. And whatever videos come out in between. But I'm going to go see what we're going to scrounge up for something to eat. I'm not like I'm starving, but I could eat some food. All right. All right. See you guys later. And Patty, I'll hear from you later and we'll figure out what you're going to get. Okay. All right. Nighty night, everybody. Nighty night.